Hi everyone, my name is Alexandra. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video was planned, but the topic has changed a lot. As you can see from the surroundings, I am not in my room, either in my Italian room or in my Polish room. I'm in my hometown room. I am right now visiting Cracovia, and basically my whole journey to this Airbnb that I am right now in is the reason of the change of today's video, because let me just say, it was a long way to go. So basically, I was so overstimulated from the trip because so many things came up, so many things happened, and I was just like, just let me leave my stuff in the room and I can go out and I can have some fun. I can, walk around the city, just see the views, because it's fall, it's autumn, and I love this weather. I don't know why, but I love this cloudy, moody weather. I feel like I can just go out, like through the leaves, through the rain, through anything. It's cloudy and it's lovely, and I love it. I love this kind of weather. As you can see, I'm wearing very fall makeup, and I love this kind of thing. I am walking all the time, and it says you're here. I looked, okay, there's a hotel, so probably that's it. And I'm trying to get in. The pin is not working. I was like, I try again. It's not working. Thankfully or not thankfully, somebody opened the door for me. Somebody who was living there opened the door for me and held it so I can get in. I was like, thank you very much. So I got in, and from the first view, I was like, this doesn't look the same as something that I booked. But I was like, maybe it's just, from this place. And there's another door that you have to go through to get into the apartment. And before I got through the door, there was this French guy who was basically asking me if I have the reservation. And he said to me, because I was looking at my phone to see another directions to my room, and he said to me, oh, if you don't have a reservation, you're more than welcome in my room. I felt like I was gonna kill somebody. So this thing didn't only make me angry, it made me disgusted. I was like, anyway, and I ignored it. I found in myself the power to ignore him, and I tried to get through another door to the whole building. So I put the code 4 times in a row. Nothing works. I was like, shit, there's something wrong with this. Another person was walking through, so they opened the door for me. I got in. And I'm watching the directions, and I'm trying to find the place, and there's no elevator. So me and my whole suitcase are just walking around the halls and up and down, because there says on the right side, was there's nothing on the right side, what's going on. And then I thought, just frick it, I'm gonna call to somebody's door so they can give me the directions to my room, because basically I'm hopeless at this point. And I called somebody's door, and it turns out it's not the same building. The man was very nice. He was super sweet. He told me I should go to the next building. There was this little door that I literally skipped through. And he said to me, there is your apartment. Don't you worry. Everything's going to be okay. I was like, okay. So I got out of the building. And as I saw the door that I didn't see it before, I saw the door, and everything just went very smoothly. And the only problem was getting into my door here, but it was not a big of a deal. But basically the whole process was really smooth and really nice and really quick. And that is when I got the idea when it hit me, the things that are meant for you are gonna feel right, are gonna feel okay, are gonna feel easy. And sometimes, even if we're gonna have to, put on some work, it's still something that is meant for you will not make you stress, will not make you angry, will not make you mad. And as I thought about it, I was like, what is meant for you will be fine for you, will never make you stress, will never make you angry. And I started thinking about it more as I was unpacking and things like that. And I have found so many things like that, so many examples of it in my life, that the things that I thought I wanted, that I thought were right or I should do them, always were turning out to be the things that were not for me. The things that I wanted to push, that I wanted to just break through, were not for me. And even though I got into the wrong apartment, at first I knew the signs. I knew that the code was not right. I thought like maybe it's not this one, but the opportunity hit that somebody was opening the door, one door and another door, but it still was not my apartment. So the way was very problematic, very uneasy. And then the thing that was meant for me wasn't uneasy, wasn't unpleasant, wasn't anything like wrong with it. Everything was right because it was meant for me. And I was like thinking about it, and I was like, actually, everything in life is like that. And even sometimes the things that are meant for us need more attention, more work from us. You can tell if it's right or wrong. You can tell, like, our intuition is so powerful, it's so big. We can say if the things are meant for us or not. And if you want to implement it, not only for the events, but for the people that are meant for you will not feel bad, will not feel uneasy, will not feel stressful. They will feel right. And you will not have to like try so much and push so much and try to break through so much with the people that are meant for you. And when you find those people, when you really find the people that are for you and you do not have to break through, then you will learn how big of a value you have. Because sometimes the people that are not meant for us do not see how valuable we are, how much we possess, how much value we have, and how much love we can give. Because they do not like, and there is a saying that I think it's the most true and like true thing about relationships ever, that when a woman is being treated right in a relationship, she is glowing, she is blooming, she is basically, there's no such thing as the boyfriend effect. Because there was this trend on TikTok, I guess, that there was like the girlfriend effect. So like the guys were like basically glowing up and like looking amazing. And there was this thing such as the boyfriend effect. And there were girls like me, like before dating him and after dating him. And the girls were like, you know, downgrading and stuff like that. I don't want to use this word, but you know what I mean? Like we're just basically like glow down. And I disagree with this trend so much, because you only glow down with people who do not bring the best from you. And people who are meant for you, people who are treating you the way you deserve to be treated, that are seeing your value as so huge and even more, like the same as you see your value and more, they make you gleam, they make you glow, they make you shine. This is a controversial topic, that the people who think they do not deserve you are the ones who do. Because for example, for me, sometimes when I feel appreciation so much, even though I know my self-worth, I know I deserve so much, like a lot, I feel the gratitude so bad that I'm like, how can I reciprocate from this thing? Like, what can I do to give them back? And sometimes I'm saying to my mom, like, I like, you give me so much and I don't know what to do about it. And she told me, like, you don't have to do anything about it. You can just be. You're my daughter. You can just be. And that hit me so much. Like, basically, the people who see your value and appreciate you so much and give you so much will they expect only your being. And when you are given so much, you're given so much, you feel like, do I even deserve this? It's like you see so much work put it into yourself that you start doubting if you even deserve that thing. And with those people, you should surround yourself with people who make you see your value even more than you saw it before. And the people who make you feel easy, who make you feel pleasant, who make you feel calm, who make you feel like home. And the events and the hobbies. Life is supposed to be pleasant. Life is supposed to be easy. Life is not supposed to be hard. This is some bullshit that somebody taught us, that life is supposed to be hard, that only the hard work is like something that gives us the fruits of the work. No, life is supposed to be pleasant, supposed to be fun. I don't want to spend my life crying, being stressed, being overstimulated, having to put on the goals, because no, I don't want life like that. And if I have to spend 5 years more into getting into my goal, but doing it stress-free and doing it pleasant and having fun during it, then why wouldn't I? Why would I try to get into the categories of society's plans for me instead of making my own? This is so such bullshit to be like, life is supposed to be tough. Guys are supposed to be tough. Girls are supposed to be tough. You have to be hard. You have to... No. Be soft. Let yourself be soft. Do not let somebody tell you that you're supposed to be tough, that you're supposed to be less this, you're supposed to be less that. If something is irritating you, say that. Set your boundaries. And if somebody doesn't respect them, step away from them, because it's not worth it. Honestly, it's not worth it. I had this argument with this one person that they say, oh my God, not everybody has to respect your boundaries. Sometimes you can just adjust to the situation. Actually, no. Actually, it doesn't work like that, because if you are mad over me taking my presence out of the situation, that means my presence is like something valuable also for you. For me, my time is the most valuable thing I can have, because the money come and go. I can earn more money. I can get more makeup. I can grow out my hair. I can do whatever. But my time and my love, it is something that is priceless. So if you also see the value in my time, maybe not as much as I see it, but then realize that if you see the worth, you have to put in work to earn it, or you have to respect some boundaries. I was talking about boundaries and like self-value and respect a lot on my channel, like realizing your self-value, putting your boundaries, like taking the people who do not respect you out of your life. I was talking a lot about this on my channel, so you can watch all of the videos, like everything. I speak a lot about this, but this is so important that I will never shut up in neither one of my videos about those things, because it is so important to understand it. If you see a value in me and you know that you have to do some things to actually earn this value, then why are you surprised by that if you see this value? Because it is not so weird to expect things from something valuable. Like if I know that my time is priceless and I do not feel good in some environment because somebody is not respecting me, somebody is mistreating me, is not giving me the treatment that I want or I deserve, and I say that, they get offended. Why? All my rules are based on one thing: do not stress me. Do not put me in discomfort and stress. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone a lot on everyday basis, but it's a comfort zone like more like experience-wise. I have a fear of heights. So, for example, in Polignano, whenever I had the occasion, I was jumping from the cliffs because I wanted to break through this fear. I wanted to show myself that this is not scary, to break through my comfort zone. Or whenever I'm feeling like this is scary, I try to do it. But the discomfort that somebody puts us in, yeah, I think that's how you say it. But the discomfort when somebody puts me in, that is making me feel uneasy, but not in a way that my intuition tells me to go in. That means it's not for me. Listen to your intuition, because it is always right. Basically, your intuition is always right. Always listen to it. And why would I be okay and adjust myself when somebody's stressing me out? I don't want to be stressed in life. Life is supposed to be easy. Life, when something is for you, it's gonna go easy. And I'm not talking about comfort zones, because like I said, you sometimes have to break through your fear. But just basically to see the differences in something what is meant for you or something what is not, listen to your intuition. Because I knew from the start that something was wrong with this apartment. I felt like this is not something that I thought it would be. And I don't think, like, something was just basically not okay. I didn't want to go in more, but I wanted to leave the luggage. And I was just basically like, I don't know. And only like in the other apartment, I was like, yeah, it's this one. It was just something that was like going, and I knew that it was right. Like, every day, everything that you do, you know the answer to. Like, sometimes I was in different talking stages, in different like relationships with people that were not like official relationships, but anyway, I was in different like relations with different people, and sometimes I knew subconsciously from the beginning, most of the times I knew subconsciously from the beginning, it's not gonna work. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I write poetry. And this is something that my boyfriend really hypes me up about, and he wants me to publish some things, and I think I'm gonna do it, honestly. But I don't know, I'm kind of scared. And this is the fear I know I'm supposed to break through, but it's still like very scary because this is something so intimate for me, because I write about like personal stuff. And even like during relationships with like other people, I was writing about like, it's gonna end this way. I knew it from the start. I knew subconsciously, even though I was hoping otherwise, I knew subconsciously how it's gonna be. And there are so many different examples when I'm like, I knew it. I knew it. My intuition was screaming to me, and sometimes I ignored it, sometimes I listened to it. But every single time, I knew it. Like sometimes my sister is telling me the news, and I was like, I knew it. Like I knew this is gonna end like this. My intuition is so, like, it's so powerful. It's really powerful, especially that I'm trying to train it every single day. And you can train your intuition. This is like a muscle. And every single time that you go somewhere when it's meant for you, you will feel the difference. And start listening to yourself. Start listening to this intuition of yours. And remember, life is supposed to be pleasant. Life is supposed to be easy. And things that are meant for you will find you and are gonna be easy. And people who are meant for you and who see your value will feel easy. You will not be stressed by them. You will not feel irritated by them. And even it's normal for people to disagree, to argue, for one person to hurt the other, like, you know, not consciously. But if you communicate this to them and they are in consciousness of this thing, if they're your people, they will stop the action. Because those people will see your value and will want the best for you. They will see your value more than you see your value. And that's it. And that's all I wanted to say in today's video. Thank you guys so much for listening. I love you so much. And I am just now gonna change and get into the other video that I actually planned on doing, not just like a random one. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have an amazing day. And that's it. Thank you so much. I love you. Ciao.